ovation.
Yeah.
More clear. Good pass.
And there you see the Hawthorne Bridge spanning across the Willamette River. Its lights reflecting on the calm waters below. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix, but it's had its share of critics. Luka Doncic said, quote, "I don't understand it. You play all season to get into the playoffs. Then maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out? I don't see the point." Guys?
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. We've got Anthony Davis, Avery Bradley out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Kent Bazemore, and it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Trailblazers, Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt together. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. And it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. And a couple of teams coming out scorching hot this season, Grant. How far can a hot start carry a team?
Well, some teams can ride a strong start throughout the whole season. I mean, it's just a huge mental boost for a team, particularly early on.
And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. McCollum with it. Pass to Lillard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
One touch from the inside. Lillard being assertive and wanting to convert in close.
Here's Bazemore. Oh, Covington with a block. To the middle. Here's McCollum. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Covington against Davis. Good D by Covington. Lillard against Westbrook. Shoots from the block. Lillard can't get it to go. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's Davis. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Boy, AD's showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Here's Lillard. Count it. Lillard's got his second bucket of the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Bazemore. Three-pointer, no good. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Wow, that's good.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
And Davis with the basket on the assist by Westbrook.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Lillard. Launches it. Pure from three-point range. Lillard's got 7. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 5-point game. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seeding.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Inside, it's tipped. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Here's Bazemore. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Pass to Lillard. Back to McCollum, to the paint. And Nurkic throws it down.
afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. Westbrook against Lillard. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Now here's Zeller, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. There's the block. Lillard against Anthony. Here's Howard. They shoot again. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Nice job that time using that strong body of his inside. Once Howard has positioning, I think you got to wrap him up.
So for the Blazers, Little's checked in for Covington. Snell comes in for Powell. And Simon has subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Here's Simons. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Here's Snell.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Zeller inside.
2 minutes.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team foul.
Well, that's a case where the defense was working hard to shut Zeller down, but he just kind of powered through to draw the foul.
Smith, he's checked in for Lillard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal.
All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. In third, the Trailblazers.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
So he gets them both. For Portland, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter. A great open look there.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Lakers trail. Pass to Anthony. And that one drops.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
So it's Portland now. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, Zeller goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
With Zeller, you've got to get hurt you on the offensive glass.
Monk for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Simons. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Smith against Monk. Here's Zeller. No good with a layup.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Kept alive. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
First personal.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
So it's Portland now. 3-point lead. Here's Simons. Three seconds left. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's the Trailblazers leading by 3. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. And with his elite shooting, Lillard can work off screens and come back to the ball. Sometimes, he says, that makes things a lot easier.
Getting the ball later in possessions when the defense isn't so sharp. You know, usually at the beginning of a defensive possession is get over the first screen. You know, the energy is up, they're interested, and usually at about 12 seconds they're a little tired. the interest goes down.
Well, when you're guarding Damian Lillard, you can't let up for a second, Grant.
And the Blazers, generally a methodical offense. Now, they don't using the clock and forcing the defense to cover for all 24.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Anthony Simons out there with Dennis Smith. Then there's Tony Snell. Then there's Cody Zeller. And it's Little in at the power forward position. That's the group for Portland starting the second. And for the Lakers, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. Pass to Reeves, back to Ellington. Takes a three. That shot off the mark. And it's Portland the other way. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Now here's Powell. Offensive board.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Lillard's checked in for Portland. And the Lakers also making a switch. Howard's checked in. And Nurkic throws it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive last, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Oh, a terrific athlete. I love when Lillard uses his vertical.
We've got an incredible amount of young talent in the league right now, Clark. Some who could go down as all-time greats when it's all said and done.
I can't disagree with that, V.A. Clearly outstanding talent, but this is cyclical. We've had periods like this before where there have been great young talents that have come into the league and taken it by storm. You talk about Antetokounmpo and Doncic and Zion Williamson, and there are tons of others, Devin Booker and the like. A lot of guys seem destined for Springfield, even in their early 20s, if they maintain their level of play for the next several years.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Bazemore, no good. Here are the Blazers with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Lillard got a good look. Gets a very good look and converts. Lillard's got 13 points.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance. More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Westbrook. Lays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got his second basket.
Westbrook's so good at maintaining control, even though he plays at high speed and with great aggressiveness.
Up top, McCollum. Lets it fly. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Bradley, he's checked in for Westbrook, and it's Monk in for Rondo. McCollum outside. Here's Nurkic. Ooh, Howard with a block.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Goes up again. Here's Nurkic. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Nurkic has got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Now the Blazers moving it up. Pass to Little. Here's Simons. Now Lillard.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's Anthony. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal. First team foul.
Pass to Snell. And the powerful one-handed slam.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Count that bucket.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Here's Simons. He's got 5. Over Jordan. No good. A bit long that time. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer, Anthony. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Simons. Zeller, the pass to Lillard. Over to the left wing. And here's Simons outside. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Simons got 5 points in the quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Jordan. Can't hit it from 12 feet. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Trailblazers out in front, opening up a huge gap. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. Robert, this team's offense has been going in the first half. How did you guys get that rhythm?
Just finding the right shots. Overall ball movement, attacking drive, attacking closeouts, and just finding the open guy. We've seen in the film how they was going to guard, so we adjusted to that, and guys have been finding us in the right spot.
It all starts with attacking the rim. Back to you.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He ended up with 15 points and 7 assists. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
They're getting a lot out of their bench. A lot. For the most part, opponents' game plan is to take away the starters. But then, when your second unit comes in and plays with this type of intensity and torches the nets, you created a whole new problem for the other team.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game plan. Maybe some guys were improvising and making the next pass, but hey, not looking good out there.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Bazemore in at the small forward position. Here's McCollum after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Bradley grabs the board, and the Lakers shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. Here's Davis, and that one good.
Anthony
Davis has got 8 points.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Now here's McCollum. He has 6. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Jordan. Nurkic with some nice D. Portland has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. And for much of his career, Jordan has been surrounded by unbelievable talent, Clark.
Well, you think about it, B.A. Hall and Griffin in L.A., Durant, Irving, and Harden in Brooklyn.
Anthony
I don't know
Davis.
how you get much better than those 5.
Russell Westbrook.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal. First team foul. Lakers
third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by.
Wayne Ellington.
McCollum with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Pass to Nurkic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Elbow shot. The offensive rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooter. Second, Damian Lillard.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
And he drops the first. Smith, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Bazemore. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Smith passes to McCollum. Going inside. Pass to Nurkic. Good on the baseline K. Nurkic has got 8 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Powell finds Smith. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Dwight Howard picks one up, and the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Zeller's checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Smith. Foul outside.
Anthony Simons.
Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Little's checked in for Portland.
Down the lineup for your Trailblazers, Nasir Little.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Shot's good by McCollum.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
The Lakers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. It's Ellington on the wing. Pass to Rondo. Here's Howard. Good, and it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Howard's got his second basket of the game.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Simons. Up and in on the layup. 10 points for him.
Just a great combo guard. McCollum is capable of being a go-to scorer as well as a terrific distributor.
The Lakers call timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to
switch here. Snell's checked in. Here's Reeves. The Lakers with another miss.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Lakers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Down low. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Shoots from the elbow. McCollum pulls it in.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
He takes it in. He drains it from the right block. McCollum's got 9 points here in the second half.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And there's the rejection. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Jordan's checked in for the Lakers. Bradley comes in for Ellington. Monk for 3. Sinks the tray. Monk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
Here's Simons. Monk covers. On the wing, Snell releases. Here's Zeller. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Zeller's gotten his second bucket on the night.
You know, Zeller is no stranger to contact. As a matter of fact, I like the combination he has of both finesse and power to go through that kind of defense.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Snell's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. And rejected. And he's able to get it back. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 5 now.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That'll be a second foul of the game. Lillard's checked in for Simons. Here's Zeller. He's got 5. And here's Lillard. Goes back up. The shot by Zeller, no good.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Three-pointer, Anthony hits a three-pointer. Anthony's gotten his third basket of the night. Here's Lillard. Off the mark. And so it's Portland with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt together. And it's Snell in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
And Anthony slams it in.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis. Seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Now he's checked in for Portland. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Connects from downtown.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Portland has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Lillard outside. Three-pointer. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Bazemore, no good. Portland has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. They get it again. Powell. And it's blocked by Davis.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
The shot by Reeves, no good. For Portland, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. McCollum outside. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Bradley, that's good.
Anthony Davis, clearly a team-first guy. He's got special talent, but he's not afraid to share the ball either.
Lillard outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Davis. An easy 2 on the layup.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Lillard. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Nurkic. To the inside. And Nurkic throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make a little noise.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He was pumping them up, saying those guys had no idea what they were in for tonight. We've come this far, don't let up now. And guys, he's going to be stoking the fire until the win is in the books.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Nurkic. Ooh, Howard with a block. Pass to Bradley. Here's Bazemore. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Portland has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Lillard outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Lillard. Powell outside. Pass to McCollum. Now Covington. He's guarded by Anthony. Covington, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Lets the 3 fly. Anthony misses. Portland has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. McCollum on the wing. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And for the Lakers, they're shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Bazemore, no good. Portland's shooting the ball at 48% so far. Powell against Anthony. Powell passes to Nurkic. Out to Covington. Shot clock at 6. 13 feet out. Offensive rebound. Nurkic finds Powell. Pass to Lillard. Nurkic with the ball. Looking to end the drought. No good, off the front rim.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Trailblazers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early. You're going to be seeing them that often.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Damian Lillard.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
And Lillard gets it to go.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Dame, a strong defensive effort for you guys tonight. What was the key?
Our communication has been much better. Our effort has always been there, but now we're doing it smarter. We recognizing play calls, we playing players' tendencies, you know, we just playing much smarter. And I think that's half the battle, you know, especially when the effort is there and we've been on top of things. You know, we came out and took the challenge and that's where we was able to separate ourselves.
That's the experience paying off. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.